Hello, I'm Dave O'Connell with a word about the stories that are in this week's Connacht Tribune. We've almost become immune to stories of health cuts and overcrowding, but this week's lead story highlights what anyone in their right mind would consider to be a national disgrace. Rosaline Rafter is a 61-year-old woman who had to quit her job because she has MS. But she enjoyed a degree of normality for the last 2.5 years thanks to a clinical trial for a drug called Vampira. Now, however, that trial is over, and Rosaline has been told that she will have to come up with €275 a month if she wants to continue her treatment, money she couldn't possibly afford on a pension, although the cost to the state for the drug, which allows her to live a relatively normal and independent life, is €10 a day. Good news, in contrast, in the form of a planning application this week which signals the next step in Apple's development of their new data centre at Derrydonal outside Athenry. You can find out exactly what that involves in this week's paper. Bad news, on the other hand, for tourists or day trippers looking to spend a penny on the eastern side of the county. According to local councillors, there's what we might call a wee imbalance between there and the Connemara side of the county, which is apparently awash with public conveniences, whereas all such facilities near Lough Derrig and around Portumna, for example, remain locked and inaccessible no matter how urgent your requirement. We have loads on the new Galway Rose, 24-year-old Orla Lee from Moycullen, who then met up with the current Rose Lee, Maria Walsh, who was in Galway for a civic reception this week. Judy Murphy talks with the presentation nuns as they celebrate 2 centuries in Galway. We look at the role of our local soldiers on UN peacekeeping duty in the Lebanon, and we talk to the Mount Bellew man whose bow tie made from wood landed him a Student Innovation Award. And in sport, it's perhaps the biggest weekend on the local hurling scene with the first round of the Senior Championship, and Dara Bradley is looking at the prospects for every senior club in the county. So all of that and loads more in this week's paper, which is in the shops this Thursday morning and every Thursday morning, or you can download our new Connacht Tribune app, which is available at the App Store or from Google Play.